There's a window in town that doesn't show the outside. It shows something else. And sometimes, if you stand too close, it shows you. Good evening, night owls. You're tuned to WHAT 98.1 AM, broadcasting as always from just north of the island. I'm Vera Lynn, and if you're hearing this, it means the power's still on, the signal's still holding, and the night hasn't won just yet. There's a stillness out there tonight, an old kind of quiet, the sort that makes you stop what you're doing and listen, even if you're not sure what for. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just the hum of the fridge, the shift of the house, or maybe it's something standing just beyond the tree line, waiting for you to notice it, noticing you. Whatever the case, you're not the only one awake. We've got a full night ahead, but before anything else, let's start with a song that always seems to know more than it says. This is Roll the Bones by Shakey Graves. That was Lo-Fi Japan with Japanese Beat, and before that, Dead Man's Bones. The phone's been quiet for a while, but someone's come through. Sounds like they've been carrying this a long way, maybe from the far side of the hollow or deeper than that. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, Vera. You can call me Russell. I used to work the old Range Forest Service, back when we still had towers to main. I don't listen much anymore. Don't call shows, but I guess I've been thinking about something. And I thought maybe saying it out loud might help.
We're listening, Russell. Go on.
It was 78, late spring, before the fire line reshaped everything. Me and two others, Doug and Cal. We found something. Way off trail, past Old Stone Hollow. That's not on most maps anymore. We'd gone looking for a lost hiker, but instead we found this pit. Like a sinkhole, but wrong. Carved almost into rock. And inside, there were bones. A pile of them, but not like deer or bear. No heads, long fingers, and a sound. Low, like the earth was breathing.
What did you do?
We covered it. Piled stones, made a false clearing. Cal made us swear. Said whatever it was, it didn't want to be seen. Said we disturbed something old. We made a pact, not to talk about it, not to go back. We marked the tree near it with an X and tried to forget. I actually did, for a while. But a few weeks ago, Doug died. It was sudden, no warning. He was still strong. The night before, I got a voicemail from him. Static mostly, but underneath, that sound. That sound. Like breath, like something rolling under stone.
And the third man?
Cal's gone missing. Truck was found parked at the trailhead to Stone Hollow. Doors locked, keys inside, no tracks, no signs. Like he stepped off the earth. Now I've been hearing it too. Not in the wind, not in dreams, but in the stillness, in the dirt. Like it's turning over beneath us. like it remembers me. We thought we buried it, but some things, they bury us eventually.
Stay near running water, Russell. And if it comes for you, don't answer with fear. Answer with fire.
I guess. If Cal hears this, I'm sorry we ever went out there. And if it comes for me next, I hope I'm at peace by the time it finds me. That's all.
If it's reaching for you, Russell, I hope this bought you a little time. And I hope someone out there was listening. Someone who remembers where the stones were laid. There's something about silence in the forest, isn't there? Not peace, not really. Just the sound of something holding its breath. You're listening to WHAT 98.1 AM, still transmitting from nowhere. Let's take a short break for a word from our sponsors. Stick around to see what else the night has waiting for us.
At Greywood General, we carry things that you don't find on other shelves. Salt that holds a charge. Candles that burn without flame. Bottles sealed for exactly one purpose, though we recommend you don't open them in the house. Everything here has its place. Everything here has its reasons. Whether you're drawing a circle, leaving something behind, or just trying to keep the voices from spilling out, we got what you need. Greywood General, otherworldly essentials always in stock. Right next to the recently reopened Pizza Inn, open dusk till dawn. Don't mind the bell. It rings when something leaves.
That was Suburban, Chinchilla, and Lil Nas X. We're taking requests and have another uninterrupted block of music coming up. But first, a public service announcement from City Hall. The contents of the Lost and Found box have been cataloged once again. If something of yours has slipped between the cracks of time, space, or memory, you may wish to listen carefully. As of this week, the box contains a cassette tape labeled Do Not Play with the tape wound entirely backward, one left glove stitched from what appears to be hair, a mason jar of teeth, none human, none matching, a child's drawing of a house, very detailed, does not appear to be a house in town, a sealed envelope addressed to the one who watches, with no return address and no postmark, a silver whistle that cannot be heard by anyone over the age of 30, a paper crown soaked through with brine, a taxidermied sparrow with a wind-up key in its back, a Polaroid of a man with no face standing in front of the City Hall mural, time-stamped 2 days from now, and as of yesterday morning, one decoder ring etched with curious glyphs that shimmer faintly under fluorescent light. It clicks when no one's touching it. If you recognize any of these items, please retrieve them before the next full moon. After that, they are sealed in the municipal deep vault, where they may start looking for a new owner. This is Vera Lynn reminding you, not everything lost wants to be found. You're listening to WHAT 98.1, just north of the island. Hope you enjoyed Litzt and Sam Haft, and before that was Glenn Fry serenading us with a melody that seems to linger in the spaces between things. This is WHAT 98.1 AM, a lighthouse for those adrift in the dark. Our lines are open for, well, whoever's out there. Let's see who's listening tonight.
Vera, are you fucking kidding me? Of all nights, of all things.
Something on your mind?
Yes, there's something on my fucking mind. I don't even know how you're broadcasting to me. But could you not? There's already enough complication without your voice coming out of this thing. It's stuffed with sawdust, for fuck's sake. It doesn't even have a speaker.
Sounds like you're having quite the night. Care to share?
Share? Oh, sure. Let's have a little chat while I... Oh, Christ. Can't I ever have a normal dream for once? You show up in the weirdest places, don't you?
I try. What's troubling you?
It's not trouble exactly. Not that kind of trouble. It's just doors, Vera. Doors upon doors. Some lead nowhere, some lead... Well, you know where they lead. You don't walk through lightly. And then there's the fucking hound. Always the fucking hound. Have you heard those goddamn claws scraping and cracking down a hall? It's the sort of sound that stays with you. And then goddamn Glenn Fry starts blasting out a little Susie Psychopath teddy bear. Of all things to hear tonight. It's strange, really. I know I came from the city. Everyone comes from somewhere, right? But I don't remember it. Not really. It's like looking at a picture of a place you should know. But all the details are smeared. When I heard that song, though, for a second, it was like I could see it again. The music, the lights, the way the air felt heavy with something I can't name. It's still there, somewhere in the back of my mind. Just out of reach, like the edge of a dream.
Sounds like it left an impression.
It wasn't the city, not really. After the fire, after I ended up in nowhere. But that song, for a moment it felt like I could almost remember. Not the place itself, but the weight of it. Like something I left behind that's been chasing me ever since. Funny, isn't it? How the pieces never quite fit together. Do you hear that? No, of course you don't. It's not for you. Just another distraction. I should go.
Take care of yourself. And if you find yourself back in the city...
Back in the city? Oh, Vera, there's no going back. Not really. But thanks for the thought. Goodbye.
Well, there you have it, friends. Another voice in the night, carrying memories from places most of us will never see. This is WHAT 98.1 AM, a beacon for the lost and the listening. Stay with us.
There's a new shipment in at page 13 Comics. Back issues of Phantom Signal just came in. Volumes 1 through 6, except for Volume 3, which we've stopped ordering. You understand. New titles include Midnight Swimmer, The Long Stairs Protocol, and issue number 0 of My Brother Came Back Wrong. And yes, before you ask, the newest issue of the Harrowby Reports is finally in. We weren't planning on restocking it. We never do. But there it is on the counter, Tuesday morning, neatly stacked, like someone had known. They are going fast. Everyone suddenly remembers liking it. Some even swear they were waiting for this issue specifically. There's no date on the cover. That's normal, apparently. So trade in your gently used comics for store credit, or just talk to Hal. He's been working the counter since the 70s. Not the decade, just the age. Page 13 Comics, on the corner of Vale and 3rd, next to the locksmith. That's never open.
You're listening to WHAT 98.1 AM, Nowhere's Companion in the Dark. That was Bob Seger and Tom Petty. Before that, Werewolf by Coco Rosie. The lines are open, so if you've got a story or something weighing on your mind, give us a call. Who's out there tonight?
Hi, Vera.
Ellie, it's been a while. How are you?
I'm okay, I guess.
Sounds like there's more to that okay. What's going on?
It's her, the woman with the map.
Ah, her again. What's she been up to this time?
She was outside my house tonight.
Outside your house? Did she do anything?
She didn't knock or anything. She just stood there, staring at the window. When I looked out, she waved.
And then?
She held something up.
What was it?
A feather. Black with the edges burned.
That's odd. You think she left it for you?
I didn't think so, but when I opened the door, it was on the step.
All right, that's strange, Ellie. Did she say anything to you?
Not tonight, but last week she said something by the library.
Let me guess. Cryptic and unnerving?
Yeah. She said, "You've seen it too. The places where the edges don't hold. They'll want to know what you know."
They'll want to know what you know. Who's they, do you think?
I don't know, but that's not the worst part.
Oh, what is?
After I found the feather tonight, I went back inside, and my notebook was open.
Your notebook?
Yeah, I always close it when I'm done, but it was open to a page I don't remember drawing.
What was on it?
A map.
A map?
It was the street I live on, but different. The houses weren't where they should be, and there was something drawn in the empty lot at the end.
What was it?
It looked like a door.
Ellie, are you sure you didn't draw it?
I don't think so, but it was in my handwriting.
All right, kiddo, this is getting serious. Did you tell Miss Hargrove about any of this?
Not yet.
You should. She might have some ideas about this woman, or about what's going on.
Yeah, I'll tell her tomorrow.
Good. And Ellie, stay sharp. Don't let her spook you too much, but trust your instincts. If it feels wrong, it probably is.
Thanks, Vera.
Anytime. Call again soon. That was Ellie, listeners. She always has a way of noticing the things the rest of us try to ignore. As for the woman with the map, if she's listening, I wonder what she's looking for and what she thinks she's found. And just like that, the night turns over. If you're still with us, you've made it through another witching hour, though I can't say what might have followed you out the other side. Some things don't wait for the daylight to leave. Some things just wait. We'll keep the signal warm for you, same time tomorrow. Until then, keep an ear to the wind and a light in the hallway, just in case. I'll be here for as long as the tower holds. This is WHAT 98.1 AM from just north of the island. Until next time, good night.